feelings hit you. To some, it's dark, maybe even a little appalling, and to others, even depressing. To provoke such strong feelings from merely an art piece was the goal of German expressionist artists, who intended to break away from the traditions of pre-established art and rather prioritize the purity of emotions. As an example of this, right now you're looking at the work of Max Pechstein, his work titled Self-Portrait with Death, made in 1920. Like most German expressionists, his work attempted to explore the horrors of World War I in Germany. Today, I plan to give you all a little bit more analysis and insight into this artwork and how the implications of World War I influenced the artist's artistic intentions. To begin, let's take a look at how Pechstein provokes such strong emotions in our mind through painting techniques, specifically looking at color scheme, brushwork, and his use of space. The color scheme is quite dark and daunting. He uses many shades of dark red and brown to create a foreboding mood. Furthermore, the brushwork is expressive and emotional. I think that he left this detail visible to the audience to enhance the structures of the figures, which really bring to our eyes this image of death. Finally, Pechstein fills up the space with a collage-like technique, which, in my opinion, eliminates the illusion of a three-dimensional space, and rather it makes the art seem quite chaotic and crowded, making the viewer feel a sense of restlessness and even claustrophobia. Connecting this analysis to the context and the time period in general, Max Pechstein's intentions become all the more clear to the viewer. According to an article by The Economist, the brutal effects of the war were recorded by a handful of German expressionist artists. Given this information, it's arguable that Pechstein intends to imitate the depressed lifestyle that the war brought, highlighting that it really did suck the life out of people and the places in which they lived. However, looking at this from a post-war perspective, the art could be seen as a form of reflection, teaching people about the hardships of the time period and spreading a sense of awareness without actually using any words or phrases. To wrap this all together, it is clear to see how art was used to communicate and reflect upon the time period that artists lived through. It is used to tell stories, provoke feelings, share experiences, and ultimately allow us to be reminded of and learn from the horrors of our past. Thank you.